Hey y'all, there's one thing that we need to maintain in this Second Amendment community in being advocates for our God-given right, our unalienable right to keep and bear arms. If you are a true advocate, then one thing that is required would be integrity. Maybe I'm wrong, but I believe you have to have integrity because you just can't be wishy-washy and still push for the goal of preserving our right to keep and bear arms. Let's talk about Dan Crenshaw, former Navy SEAL, Republican from Texas, Dan Crenshaw. Dan Crenshaw, last weekend, was at an event in Houston, and he decided to talk some trash about the Freedom Caucus. Now, the Freedom Caucus is in the House. It has 44 members that include, I don't know everybody in there. I know it's Matt Gaetz, I believe Chip Roy, Marjorie Taylor Greene, 44 members in there. And he called them like grifters and performance artists. To me, politicians are a different type of animal because they're all worried about money and power, and that's pretty much it. Because that's what they do, right? They always want to stay in there and have a little bit of perceived power and have people donate to them. And I just find it odd that Dan Crenshaw is calling out other Republicans for, in his, and I'm paraphrasing, but he said that they'd failed to vote for Trump policies, for Trump bills when Trump was in office. Now, I guess I have to give Dan Crenshaw credit on saying that they should have voted for Trump bills because Dan Crenshaw hasn't met a red flag law that he hasn't liked. Dan Crenshaw, who voted for, in fact, introduced his own red flag law. Remember the TAPS Act, the Threat Assessment, Prevention, and Safety Act of 2019? I did a video on it. But yes, it was submitted by Dan Crenshaw, a red flag bill, a national red flag bill, with just a sprinkling of minority reports so we can kind of guess when people are about to think about committing a crime. Dan Crenshaw, pro to a but. And now he's also clapping back at Gun Owners of America. Now, here is where I think this is hilarious. Dan Crenshaw is calling out Gun Owners of America for calling him out for being pro-red flag. Don't forget, in the Defense Authorization Act, Dan Crenshaw voted for that when it had the red flag language in it too. And they're all doing the victory dance because, yay, we don't have that language in the National Defense Authorization Act anymore. Yay, we did our job, yay. It was negotiated out. What did we have to give up? So Dan Crenshaw is mad at the people over at Gun Owners of America because remember, their slogan is no compromise. They're the only no compromise gun lobby in Washington, D.C., of all of them. They called him out because he's pro-red flag. Red flag is against the Constitution in a number of ways. Violates the Second Amendment. Violates all kinds of stuff. Takings clause, your right to a speedy trial. All kinds of stuff that Dan Crenshaw put his hand up and said that he would fight to uphold. I just think it's odd that Dan Crenshaw would call out Gun Owners of America for calling him out, and now he's trying to tell people that he doesn't favor red flag bills. He's never met one he hasn't liked. In fact, his name is next to all of them for a vote. And most specifically, he even put in his own, H.R. 838 from 2019, Dan Crenshaw, TAPS Act. Look it up. You're either for the Second Amendment or you're not. There is no but. Be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun, and keep you, yourself, your friends, your family safe. And there's no buts about it. Take care, everybody.